Let's now move to the internal life of the hesychast, the inner life, right? They go hand in hand. So hesychasm as stillness, right? We said that hesychasm is, we can translate that word as quietude or silence, but it can also be translated as stillness, right? And of course, the most famous, I think, biblical verse that touches upon this is that one from the book of Psalms. The Lord said, "Be still and know I am God." Be still and know I am God. What does this mean for us today in the 21st century, us Orthodox Christians living in the world? How can we be still in an internal way? Hesychasm also has an internal aspect to it. External hesychia helps the hesychast with practicing this inner hesychia. They go hand in hand. The demons agitate man's heart with the tumultuous winds of the sinful passions. Just as Christ rebuked the windstorm through the energy of his word when he said, "Peace, be still." So too the hesychast seeks to fulfill the Lord's command to be still by rebuking the windstorm of his own sinful passions through the uncreated energy of God's grace. He thus arrives at the calm harbor of inner stillness and peace of heart. Elder Ephraim then is now going to tell us that when, through the practice of hesychasm, when we really deepen that in our life, in all the various ways that we can do that, we can arrive to acquiring a spiritual state or condition of the soul or heart known as hesychia of the heart or stillness of the heart. What does that mean, right? Be still and know I am God. What does this mean? Hesychia of the heart. He says, our heart is like a kingdom or palace that has enemies within it. It has sinful thoughts, passions, and weaknesses inside of it, which, like fierce storms, agitate and disturb man's heart. Man's heart must be pacified through purification. For the heart to be cleansed and pacified, Christ the King must come within it to drive out and subjugate every agitation from the passions. But for the heart of man to become a vessel fit to receive God, it must be cleansed of unclean thoughts. And in order for the heart to be cleansed, some kind of cleaner must enter into it. This cleaner is none other than the Jesus prayer. The more that a person persists in the prayer, the more the heart is purified. The heart will become like the heart of a child who feels no passions. It's so beautiful. Of course, ecclesiastical hymns are good and blessed by God, but they lack the power that the Jesus prayer has to subdue the passions. When man's heart has been purified, he acquires a condition which the Holy Fathers call stillness of the heart, hesychia. If the heart of man then is totally purified, he sees God.